If you cut open a $3,000 mattress with a knife, you would find something that should make you furious. Underneath the quilted fabric and the marketing language, there's a thin layer of foam, sometimes less than 2 inches of the premium material they advertised. Below that, there is 6 to 8 inches of cheap polyurethane filler, the same bulk foam they use to stuff couch cushions. The raw materials inside that luxury mattress cost roughly $200 to $300 to manufacture. The rest of that price tag is markup, middlemen, and a marketing machine specifically designed to make sure you never figure that out. Today, we are going to dismantle the mattress industry piece by piece. We are going to show you exactly how they engineered your bed to fail, how they made it impossible to comparison shop, and how one corporation just pulled off a $5 billion deal that gives them control of both the factory and the showroom floor. The mattress industry generates roughly $13 billion a year in the United States, and when you include foundations, bases, and accessories, that number climbs toward $20 billion. About 36 million mattresses are sold annually. The average American spends about $1,000 on a queen-size mattress, and the industry tells you to replace it every 5 to 7 years. Think about that. You spend a third of your life on this product. It is arguably the most important piece of furniture in your home. And yet nobody can explain why one mattress costs $500 and another costs $5,000, because the industry has spent decades making sure you can never make an informed comparison. That replacement cycle is not an accident. It is the result of a deliberate strategy that unfolded over the last 2 decades. See, mattresses used to last 15 to 20 years. Your parents probably had one that lasted that long. Your grandparents definitely did. So what changed? The answer involves a decision made at the turn of the millennium that cut your mattress lifespan in half, a naming trick that makes price matching physically impossible, a network of fake review websites bought and paid for by the brands they claim to review, and a bankruptcy that exposed how private equity firms sucked a 155-year-old company dry. But the biggest revelation is what happened in February of 2025. That is when the largest mattress manufacturer on Earth bought the largest mattress retailer on Earth, creating a single entity that now controls what gets made and where it gets sold. We will get there. But first, we need to go back to the year 2000, because that is when they killed the mattress that actually lasted. Until the year 2000, virtually every mattress in America had 2 usable sides. You were supposed to flip it every few months. The wear distributed evenly across both surfaces, and a well-built flippable mattress could easily survive 2 decades without sagging. Then Simmons introduced the first one-sided no-flip mattress. Their marketing called it an innovation. They told consumers it was more convenient, no more heavy lifting. The technology had advanced beyond the need to flip. Within a few years, Serta, Sealy, Spring Air, and every other major brand followed. By 2010, roughly 90% of mattresses sold in North America were single-sided. Here's what they did not tell you. The switch happened to coincide with a massive spike in foam prices. The raw material, called TDI, the chemical base for polyurethane foam, surged 50 to 60% overnight due to supply shortages. Steel prices for coil springs were climbing too. A new federal flammability standard in 2007 meant manufacturers had to pass fire testing, and a one-sided mattress only needs to be tested on one surface, cutting compliance costs. By removing the comfort layers from one side, manufacturers saved roughly 25 to 30% on materials per unit. Retail prices did not go down. The mattress industry had figured out how to give you half the product for the same money. Independent retailers who lived through this transition say it plainly. Before the switch, a quality mattress was a decade-long investment, sometimes 2. After the switch, the industry itself started recommending replacement every 5 to 7 years. One Seattle retailer who has been selling mattresses since 1972 wrote that the no-flip design was, quote, an insult to consumers, end quote. He said customers could now expect 3 to 5 years from a mattress that used to last 3 times as long. And the material savings did not stop at removing one side. The raw materials for a typical queen, the foam, coils, fabric, fire barrier, and labor, total a few $100s at most. A former general manager of a major retail chain testified that mattresses bought wholesale for $1,000 routinely sold for $2,400 to $3,000. The industry standard markup runs between 200 and 900%. That luxury mattress you are sleeping on was built for a fraction of what you paid. But cutting the lifespan was only the beginning. They still had to make sure you could never figure out you were overpaying. This is where the name game comes in. Every major mattress manufacturer assigns exclusive model names to each retailer. The exact same mattress, same springs, same foam, same construction, gets a completely different name at every store. The only difference might be the color of the fabric or a thin decorative layer sewn into the cover. The internal components are identical. A consumer research site called Goodbed tested this directly. They called 19 different stores carrying Sealy Posturepedic and asked each salesperson to identify the equivalent of a specific model sold exclusively at one store. Not a single salesperson could or would name the match. A major newspaper investigation in Australia obtained wholesale price lists and found 131 different Sealy mattress names across just 4 retailers. Every single one was exclusive to that store. This is why mattress stores can advertise aggressive price match guarantees. They will beat any competitor's price on the same model, knowing full well that no competitor carries the same model name. The guarantee can never be triggered. It is a marketing prop designed to create the illusion of competition. Now imagine you go online to research before you buy. You search for the best mattress and find dozens of review sites with trustworthy names. Sleep Foundation, Honest Mattress Reviews, Mattress Advisor. These sites look independent. They read like journalism. But almost every major mattress review site is an affiliate operation. They earn commissions of $75 to $200 for every mattress sold through their links. And the conflicts of interest go deeper than commissions. In 2017, a site called Sleepopolis, one of the most popular mattress review sites on the internet, was acquired by a media company using a $5 million loan from Casper, the same Casper whose mattresses the site was supposedly reviewing objectively. After the acquisition, a warning box discouraging Casper purchases was replaced with a promotional coupon link, and the review score improved. The National Advertising Division ruled in 2020 that 2 other major sites, Sleep Junkie and Savvy Sleeper, were secretly owned and operated by the mattress brand AmeriSleep without proper disclosure. Another site called Sleep Authority turned out to be owned by DreamCloud, which manufactures the mattresses it reviews. When Casper filed federal lawsuits against 3 review sites in 2016 for undisclosed affiliate relationships, discovery revealed that one reviewer had been paid $40,000 over 20 months for secret consulting work for a competing brand while ranking it favorably. The entire online review ecosystem for mattresses is compromised. You are not reading reviews. You are reading advertisements, and it gets worse. Even if you could compare mattresses across stores, you still would not know what you are actually buying. The foam inside your mattress is graded by density, measured in pounds per cubic foot. Anything below 1.5 pounds is considered unsuitable for even a disposable mattress by industry material scientists. High-density foam at 2.5 pounds or above can last a decade. But most bed-in-a-box brands and many showroom mattresses use base foam in the 1.5 to 1.8 pound range. Laboratory compression tests show that cheap foam loses more than 5 times as much height as quality foam after 80,000 compressions. That is roughly 2 to 3 years of nightly use. The pillow top that felt plush in the showroom will be flat within a year. And here is the detail that should infuriate you. Most manufacturers refuse to print foam density on their spec sheets. The one number that predicts how long your mattress will last is the one number they will not give you. But here is where the story turns from deception to destruction. Simmons. Bedding was the largest mattress company in America. 19% market share, over 3,600 employees, $2.2 billion in annual revenue. The Simmons brand was founded in 1870. It survived 2 world wars and the Great Depression. It did not survive private equity. Starting in 1979, Simmons changed hands 8 times. Each new owner loaded the company with debt and extracted cash. In 1998, Fenway Partners bought Simmons for $513 million. Thomas H. Lee Partners acquired it in 2003 for $1.1 billion, then immediately issued $300 million in new debt and paid itself a $238 million dividend. Private equity owners collectively pulled roughly $750 million out of Simmons, while the company's debt ballooned from $164 million in 1991 to $1.3 billion by 2009. Simmons filed bankruptcy in September of 2009. It was acquired, merged with Serta, sold again. Then in January of 2023, Serta Simmons Bedding filed for Chapter 11 a second time, carrying $1.9 billion in debt. A 155-year-old company, gutted by financial engineering. And while Serta Simmons was collapsing, its biggest competitor was making a move that would reshape the entire industry. In May of 2023, Tempur Sealy announced it was buying Mattress Firm, the largest specialty mattress retailer in America, with over 2,300 stores. The deal was valued at roughly $5 billion. The Federal Trade Commission voted unanimously, 5-0, to block it. They called Mattress Firm a kingmaker and cited internal Tempur Sealy emails expressing a desire to push competitors like Serta, Nectar, and Purple off Mattress Firm showroom floors. A federal judge denied the injunction in January of 2025 after a 7-day hearing, and the deal closed on February 5, 2025. 2 weeks later, Tempur Sealy renamed itself Somnigroup International. One company now controls Tempur-Pedic, Sealy, and Stearns & Foster, along with 71 manufacturing facilities and over 2,300 retail stores. They hold roughly 38% of the American mattress market by manufacturing alone. Combined with Serta Simmons at 19%, the top two control nearly 58% of every mattress sold in the country. One corporation now controls both the factory floor and the showroom floor. They make the product, they set the price, and they own the store where you buy it. Somnigroup promised to reserve 25% of Mattress Firm floor space for third-party brands. That means 75% is theirs. The disruptors who were supposed to fix this are gone too. Casper, once valued at $1.1 billion, lost money every single year, roughly $300 on every mattress sold. It was bought out for just $286 million and eventually sold to a foam supplier. Purple's stock collapsed to about 65 cents a share. Tuft & Needle merged into Serta Simmons before it went bankrupt. The revolution was absorbed back into the machine it tried to overthrow. So remember where we started. A $3,000 mattress with $300 of material inside. That gap exists because the industry spent 25 years building a system where you cannot flip your mattress to make it last longer. You cannot compare prices because every store has a different name for the same product. You cannot trust online reviews because they are funded by the brands being reviewed. And the companies that should be competing are either bankrupt from private equity extraction or absorbed into one giant corporation. The single most useful thing you can learn from this entire investigation is one number: foam density. If a manufacturer will not print it on the spec sheet, they are hiding something. Anything below 2 pounds per cubic foot will sag within a few years. Anything above 2.5 will last a decade. That one number tells you more than every sales pitch and every review site combined. The most expensive mattress you will ever buy is the one you have to replace in 3 years. The mattress industry bet that you would never learn any of this. They bet that the name game would keep you confused, that the affiliate sites would keep you misinformed, and that the sheer complexity of foam types and coil counts would overwhelm you into just picking whatever the salesperson recommended. Now you know the playbook: foam density, flippable construction, and a healthy skepticism for any review site with a coupon code at the top of the page. The next time someone tries to sell you a mattress by telling you it is 50% off this weekend only, ask them one question: what is the density of the foam in the comfort layer? If they cannot answer, you know everything you need to know. If this investigation opened your eyes, subscribe, because this is just the beginning. We are pulling back the curtain on every industry that bets against the consumer.